I want you to imagine something with me for a moment. It's early morning, the house is quiet, and you're standing by the coffee maker just like you've done for decades. That warm cup in your hands has always been a small comfort, maybe even a ritual that starts your day. But what if I told you that this simple routine could become something much bigger? A quiet act of strength building, a way to keep your muscles alive and powerful even as the years go by. I meet so many people in their 60s and 70s who sigh and say, I guess losing strength is just part of aging. And I get it. The stiffness when you climb the stairs, that subtle wobble when you stand up, it can feel like time is winning. But here's the hopeful truth. Much of that muscle loss has a name, sarcopenia, and it's not an unstoppable fate. Science now shows that we can slow it down, even reverse parts of it, not only with movement, but with the right nutrition at the right time. Think about your morning coffee. After a night of gentle fasting, your body is wide open, like a dry field ready for rain. The cells in your muscles are most eager then to absorb the building blocks they need to stay strong. By adding just a few inexpensive, everyday ingredients to that coffee, and sipping it within 30 minutes of waking, you're not just drinking a warm cup, you're feeding strength into every step you'll take today. This is the heart of what I've learned in decades of working with older adults. Small, consistent choices at the right moment can shift the story of aging from decline to renewal. So as you hold that first cup tomorrow, ask yourself, could this be the start of a stronger chapter? So if the morning cup is our quiet doorway to strength, what exactly should we stir into it? Over the years, I've tested many ideas with my patients, and 4 ingredients keep proving themselves. Simple things you can find in almost any grocery store, yet powerful enough to help muscles stay strong and minds stay clear. Ingredient 1. MCT oil. Lasting energy for muscles and brain. Let's start with something you may have seen on the shelf but never thought much about. MCT oil. I call it morning stamina in a spoon. MCT stands for medium-chain triglycerides, a type of healthy fat that your body treats very differently from the fats we usually eat. Instead of slowly winding through digestion, these medium chains head straight to your liver, where they turn into clean, ready-to-use energy within minutes. I think of MCT oil as a steady pilot light. Many of my patients, retirees who love morning walks or grandparents chasing toddlers, tell me that when they begin with just half a teaspoon, gradually working up to a full teaspoon, the afternoon slump that once felt inevitable simply fades away. Their muscles feel fueled, their minds stay sharp, and they move through the day without that heavy dip in energy. It's simple to add, pour it in after everything else, give it a good stir or a quick whirl in the blender, and enjoy the smooth, almost creamy finish. Start small, your stomach will thank you. And if you've had gallbladder issues, chat with your doctor first. For a gentler option, coconut oil can step in, though it works more slowly. Ingredient 2. Collagen peptides. Strength from the inside out. When I sit with patients who tell me their knees creak or their balance feels unsteady, I often think of collagen. Collagen is like the scaffolding inside our bodies, the quiet framework that holds muscle fibers, joints, and connective tissues together. After age 20, we naturally lose about 1% of collagen every year. By the time we're in our 60s, that gentle loss can add up to stiffness and weakness we can feel. That's where collagen peptides come in. Unlike the tough, chewy collagen you'd find in slow-cooked meat, these peptides are already pre-digested, so your body can absorb and use them quickly. 1 scoop, about 10 grams, stirred right into your morning coffee gives your muscles the raw material to rebuild, and the connective tissue around your joints the strength to stay supple. I'll never forget Paul, a retired carpenter in his 70s who came to me worried that his daily walks with his wife were ending because of knee pain. 6 weeks after adding collagen peptides to his coffee, he told me, eyes bright, I'm back on those morning walks and even helping neighbours with repairs again. Choose grass-fed sources if you can. For vegetarians, a plant-based amino acid blend is a good alternative, even if it works a little differently. Sans Ingredient 3. Matcha green tea powder. Gentle energy and cellular protection. Here's a fresh twist I love introducing to my older patients. Matcha green tea powder. Think of matcha as nature's quiet powerhouse. It's packed with antioxidants, especially a compound called EGCG, which helps reduce inflammation and shields muscle cells from oxidative stress, the very wear and tear that accelerates age-related muscle loss. Unlike the jolt from coffee, matcha delivers a smooth, steady alertness. It's like a calm sunrise rather than a sudden flash of noon. Many people who are sensitive to coffee's ups and downs find that matcha blended into their morning brew gives them mental clarity and lasting focus without the crash. Adding matcha is simple. Whisk half a teaspoon into a splash of warm water first, or sprinkle it directly into your coffee before stirring. Beyond its vibrant green color and earthy flavor, matcha also supports metabolism and improves insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your muscles to draw in nutrients just when they're most ready to rebuild. One of my patients, Linda, a 68-year-old gardener, once told me she no longer needed her mid-morning nap after adopting this practice. "It's like my energy has evened out," she said, smiling. Matcha is a small spoonful of balance, just what aging muscles and minds need. So, ingredient 4. Dark cocoa powder, turning morning coffee into a muscle builder. Finally, let's talk about the unsung hero that may already be sitting in your pantry, dark cocoa powder. Rich, fragrant, and full of flavonoids, especially epicatechin. This simple ingredient can boost muscle protein synthesis by as much as 25%. In plain words, it helps your body turn the protein you eat into strong, resilient muscle. I often describe cocoa as opening new highways for nutrition. Those flavonoids improve blood flow, carrying amino acids and oxygen directly to muscles when they're most eager to grow, right after you wake up. This is why timing is key. Mix 1 to 2 tablespoons of unsweetened dark cocoa into your coffee within 30 minutes of rising to take full advantage of your body's natural muscle-building clock. One of my patients, Helen, age 67, struggled just to climb the stairs to her laundry room. 3 weeks into her cocoa routine, she surprised herself by taking those stairs 2 at a time. "It's like someone turned the lights back on in my legs," she told me, laughing. If the taste is too bitter, add a touch of honey or stevia. And if you're on blood thinners, check with your doctor first. With a little dark cocoa, your daily cup becomes more than coffee. It becomes quiet strength in a mug. Let me walk you through this as if we're standing together in the kitchen. Picture the quiet of early morning, the soft drip of coffee filling the room. That's when the real magic begins. Start with a fresh brew of about 8 to 10 ounces of hot coffee, regular or decaf, whatever suits your body best. While the coffee is still steaming, whisk in the matcha if you're using it. I like to dissolve the bright green powder in a little warm water first so it folds in smoothly, almost like painting the first brush stroke on a blank canvas. Next, sprinkle in the dark cocoa powder. Watch as it swirls and deepens the color, a rich chocolate tone that already hints at the strength it brings. Stir until it's silky and smooth, letting those flavonoids begin their quiet work. Then, add a scoop of collagen peptides. They melt away without a trace. But don't be fooled. This is where the rebuilding begins, feeding your joints and muscles with what they've been waiting for. Finally, drizzle in the MCT oil. Give it a vigorous stir or a quick blend until the coffee takes on a creamy, velvety body. Now pause. Breathe in the aroma. This isn't just a cup of coffee anymore. This is a daily investment in strength, balance, and vitality. Drink it within 30 minutes of waking, before breakfast, so your body, freshly rested and hungry for nourishment, can put every drop of goodness to work. As you take that first sip, remember, this simple, mindful act is how change begins, one warm morning at a time. As the days pass, pay attention to the small, quiet changes, because that's where the real story unfolds. In the first week, many of my patients tell me they feel a new steadiness in the mornings. It isn't dramatic, more like a subtle lift, as if their body is finally waking up with them. By the second week, something deeper often emerges. Balance feels surer. Steps feel less tentative. One woman described it as, "The ground beneath me stopped wobbling." And somewhere between the third and fourth week, everyday tasks, climbing stairs, rising from a chair, carrying groceries, begin to feel lighter, almost effortless. That's your muscles thanking you for the nourishment and the rhythm you've given them. But here's the secret I always remind people. Consistency outshines perfection. You don't have to make this ritual flawless every single day. 5 mornings a week, kept steadily for a month, will do far more than a frantic week of perfect effort. Think of it as tending a garden. Regular care brings growth, hurried bursts cannot. And please, take care of yourself as you begin. If you're on blood thinners, managing diabetes, or have digestive concerns, talk with your healthcare provider first. A few minutes of caution now ensures that each cup remains a safe, lasting investment in your strength and independence. As we come to the end of this conversation, I want to leave you with a gentle but powerful reminder. Strength after 50 isn't lost. It's nourished. After decades of helping men and women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s stay strong, I've learned that the story of muscle health is not just about lifting weights or walking miles. It's about giving your body the right materials at the right time. This simple morning coffee ritual, matcha for calm focus, dark cocoa for muscle growth, collagen peptides for joint support, and MCT oil for steady energy, is more than a recipe. It's a quiet promise to yourself each morning. You're telling your muscles, "I see you. I'm feeding you. I'm keeping you alive and strong." Tomorrow morning, when you brew that first cup, I invite you to make it count. Try these ingredients. Feel the difference over the next weeks. And if this message resonates with you, share it with a friend or loved one who might need a little extra strength in their day too. If today's video inspired you, tap like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next tip to help you stay vibrant and independent. Here's to mornings that build not only a great cup of coffee, but a stronger, more confident you.